Oh, hey everybody, this is the Desert Whisperer again, and today, as you can see, I'm hanging out with my friend Ryder. Can you see her right there? She's a greyhorn owl that I have been watching for about 3 years, and I have been coming back to see her almost every other year. Um, I found this greyhorn owl about, I think it was 2019 when I found this greyhorn owl pair, and the first time I came through this trail, I just happened to look up on a saguaro, and I saw the head of her. Actually, this one is the female. I don't know where the male is right now, but I'm pretty sure he is around and he's watching me. But this is the first time that she allows me to get this close. I'm about 10 feet away from her, and that time when I found her nest, like I said, I look up on a saguaro and I saw her head. She was watching me. So from there on, I just kept coming back to see if the babies would hatch, and I think I kept coming back like every other day just to see when the babies would hatch, because they take about between 33 to 36 days to hatch. So because I didn't know when she started laying the first egg, I wasn't sure when the babies were going to start hatching, but I just kept coming back, and I was hoping to see the babies. And one day when one of those days when I stopped by, she wasn't in the nest, and I had a really nice view from where I was standing. I had a really nice view of the nest. So I could see that there was 3 eggs, and so I just kept coming back. And whenever the time was, when it was about time for her to have her babies, I saw that she wouldn't move from the nest. And then one day she just got away from the nest. They don't move from the nest unless they are hunting for food or something. But one day when I came back in the morning, and she wasn't in the nest. And I know for sure that if they have babies, they wouldn't leave the nest during the morning. She would stay with the babies. So I just went up the hill and I looked down in the nest, and I noticed that the eggs didn't hatch. So from that day on, she never came back to the nest. I guess she knew that by then the eggs were not going to hatch. What I remember about that year, it was 2019. What I remember is that it had been snowing a lot during the time when she was in the nest, and the nest wasn't, because they don't build a nest, they just take whatever tree or any place where they can feel comfortable to lay their eggs. There doesn't have to be any grass or sticks like other birds that build their nest and they make it really comfy for their babies. Owls don't make a nest, they just find any space where they can lay their eggs, and I guess they don't think about the weather. So I'm guessing that because it was snowing so much that year, that a lot of the snow that fell on her body melted, and the cold water got to the eggs, and that's the reason they didn't hatch, because none of the eggs hatched. So the next year, that year she left the nest, and the eggs, like a month later, they were not there anymore. So I'm guessing that another animal came by and they ate them or broke them or whatever. But then another bird started making a nest there, and for the following year, the saguaro, the space where she laid her eggs the year before, then the saguaro had some grass in there because another bird had made a nest in there. So in 2020 she had all this grass in there to be able to lay her eggs, and even though that year was raining and snowing too, the 3 eggs that she laid, the 3 eggs hatched. So it was really, really exciting for me to be able to get videos and pictures of the babies. And then after that, I saw when the babies left the nest. They leave the nest about 40 days after they hatch, so they grow really fast. But soon after they left the nest, a wildfire started, and they left the area. They left the area for the rest of 2020, so I didn't see them since May, I think, of 2020. I never saw them again. I guess the parents took the babies away from the fire, and they went to another area. I came back in 2021 just hoping to see maybe the female lay in the nest again, and she wasn't there. I came back in the evenings to see if I would see them mating, because they usually mate in the evenings during January and February, and I never saw them again in 2021. I guess they were too scared because of the fire of 2020. They didn't come back. I came back again in 2022, last year, and I didn't see them at all. So I was guessing that they moved away from the area. And this year today I just decided to just stop by just to see if I would see anything, and I wasn't expecting to see any of them or any of the pair that I was telling you about. So as I look up on this tree, she is sitting right there. Like I said, I don't know where the male is right now, but at least I know that they came back to the area. I don't know if they are gonna have, if they are gonna lay any eggs this year, because it is already too late in February. So usually they start laying their eggs at the beginning of February, so that they have their babies by the middle of March. And as you can see, she is right here on this tree. And I'm really surprised that she allowed me to get this close. Before I was able to get close, but not this close. So I'm really glad that I was able to get this video. And hopefully we'll see some babies this year from them. If not, I'm just happy that they are back in the area, and that they are safe. As you can see, she is looking at me, like just watching me, just trying to guess what I'm doing. If she was bothered by me, she would have flown away by now, because there is a lot of, like, I'm not that close that she cannot fly away. If she was bothered by me, she would have flown away by now. So there she is. So hopefully I'm gonna keep coming back, and hopefully I'll get to see the male, and maybe I'll see them mating. I have to go back to the 2019 pictures and videos and just see when they started mating, and when they were when she laid her first egg. So I kind of have an idea if she is gonna have babies this year. Maybe hopefully we'll see some this year. If not, will keep coming back the following years. But that's some good information about great horned owls. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next adventure.